Welcome to the Real Double Dose Channel broadcast station, focused on the real reels of real life, love, growth, and of course, elevation within all levels. RDDC is exactly the place where anyone can discover more depth, love, light, and clarity within themselves, and elevate from other people's walks of life, conversations, and questions, along with deeper insights. So tune in and be a part of the Double Doses with Lexus T and RDDC.
Welcome back, everybody. This is your girl, Lexus T, with hashtag RDDC. That is the Real Double Dose channel, and as well as the wonderful broadband spectrum. I call it not spectrum, but spectrum of hashtag FDS. That's Flip the Switch. Thank you for tuning in with us again. And I know we've had a lot of intros coming in with different things going on, and I'm happy that you're here. For any show request, feedback, or anything under the sun, which we're rolling out all of the interviews and different stuff for the invitation. So you want to sign up if you are a professional, if you're a person that wants to speak out in life, or whatever platform you are, like we did, we're doing a different roll call, and you can keep that information up to date at RDDC. Email, which is Real Double Dose Channel at yandex.com. That's YANDX.com. And I almost forgot that one. And amongst other things. Anyways, we're going to be rolling out, and I know I said it before, but don't quote your girl too far. That is Flip the Switch at reborn.com. But right now we're going to be having the link for the Facebook group and the official launch of the website. But we have mentioned it at realdoubledosechannel.com. realdoubledosechannel.com. This is a little special one that we're doing here, but thank you for tuning in from TuneIn, Stitcher Radio, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, iTunes, SoundCloud, Giovanni, you know how I go, Podchaser, Google Cast, all of them I can remember. I can't do more, and all the countries that are coming in, from France, from Germany, from Taipei. Yes, we see you, Japan. We see all the ones out here from Cali to Montana to Virginia to LA. Look, I can't even go from Detroit to Chicago, from everywhere to Washington.
Keep it coming.
We want to say all of our love, and I know you keep saying eventually, Angela, what's going on with Lex not mentioning my city or my state? Guess what? I'm going to actually do a next one where I'm going down the list of what we can
roll
see
call
from that. But hey, every single one of you wonderful, wonderful people. Amazing. Netherlands beyond. Okay. Never thought I would see the UK, all of it. US, we're here worldwide. Ghana, Zambia, Botswana. Yes, we see you. Nigeria, we got you. See, it's coming back.
Everybody.
We're gonna
everybody getting some love.
Yeah, and you know who that is. That is going to be Mr. I'm just gonna let you roll call yourself in here.
Mr. Hector, you already know who it is. Been in the past episodes, just coming back with that flame that Lex so loves to talk about. I mean, if I do the intros, it would be a lot slower, because I got that southern accent, that southern slowness Lex be talking about. I don't know if y'all have heard her say that before, but she seems to tease me about it a lot.
He has the Tejano swag, and I got that Colombiana tag. You know what I'm saying? We got that.
Yeah, I'm saying?
We have it. No. Hey, this is to my Ichota as well. I do represent my Cree. I represent my Choctaw. I represent my Chero. We represent the Wasco, Kalispel. We got you out here. We got you, Chippewa, Ojibwa. We got the Ho Chunk tribe. All my people, all my loved ones. We got you. Smoky Mountains, we got you. But this is a little bit more of a different kind of flavoring. You know what? Hector's going to bring it in as well. But let me intro this so it can be as clear as day. I know you're listening to this right now as we speaking. Forward motion. And this is to you, hashtag Pearl. Yes, hashtag Pearl of the Ocean. Now, this might be mini episodes. Yeah, he's going to get you in a minute. But it's just a second, actually. But I wanted to get this off my brain because I have a tendency to get things a little bit more stirred up. So hashtag to you, Pearl, hashtag I don't endorse them. As far as them endorsing her, I do believe they have a prime jewel on their team. And I'm just going to say it out here because I do roll with them for now. And it's been over a year. But, hey, sign up at your own risk. I'm not soliciting that. But hashtag Asurian. And she's with the team of them. That's why I'm saying that. But hashtag Pearl, I told you that we were going to have you. So let me let Hector get a chance to say hi to you since he didn't get that, say hello initially.
That hello. Well, yeah, we got to just shout out Miss Pearl. I haven't got the honors of speaking to you myself, but Lex always comes back with a great handful, a cup of tea. The great information coming back. She always talks people up. She can't talk people down. All she does is talk people up. So shout out to you, Pearl, for being the pearl of the sea when it comes to Asurion, whatever the company's name is.
Well,
it's not, you really signed it. We can't endorse.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
We can't endorse that company like Lex was saying, but when it comes to you, we always got to endorse the people that make some type of image, that have some type of resonation.
Well,
you're just a pearl.
You're about to get gone. So let me just start this off and give it to you. Thank you for that, Hector. We appreciate that. And some people might say, Hector. I mean, obviously my lingo of my Latina flair, my roots are going to come out regardless. But I want to say, yeah, that's pretty much what he meant in a nutshell, having the honor. And what this is basically putting out here is it's something we specifically put out here, not only for this beautiful pearl of the ocean and the sea, but to let people know it is shining. Well, it's beyond estrellas or stars. It's a whole depth of what that is. And the reason why we're shouting her out too is to basically say, hey, much love. Thank you for spreading, giving openly your abundance. Thank you for having that whole understanding of, the things that comes along with life, And at the end of the day, we don't want you to ever think, and I think Hector is experiencing some technical difficulty, and that's true. It's right here, right on my thing. He's messaging me saying he can't hear me, but I'm gonna have to take over. He pops in, that's cool, but I want to keep this going. So he did what he had to do, and it is what it is. At this point right now, I just want to say the pearl of the sea, right? The pearl of the ocean, the pearl of things going on is being able to have people like that shine their light beyond a job, beyond a title, beyond a description or a label. Pearl, you became what you had to become when it became what it had to be. You could have been a certain way, and people say, oh, well, come on, she's paid for her position, she does this. No, that's not the case. The case is I talk about going above and beyond. And for you businesses out there that I know who tune in, it's not about soliciting and getting on that next sale with me. It's about literally straightening out your brigade, because really your company is who you hire on it to represent you and what you do. It has nothing to do with anything. You scared me right there. I had told him technical difficulties. So yeah, thanks for scaring me.
I'm back.
Good, he's back. But I mean, not to lose thought, but I'm saying good to have you back. But yeah, see, he popped back up. But the company is who he hires.
Exactly the whole people that's going. Just to
okay, well, let me finish what I got to say, because you're going to make me lose my thought. And I'm usually not that assertive right now, but I feel like he scared the crap out of me, everybody. Like he popped in like a Pop-Tart coming out the toaster, and I'm like, whoa. So I'm trying, I don't want to lose my thought form. I did have too much Neapolitan ice cream. No shade, but I had some ice cream and the dairy doesn't float with me all the way. I should have stuck to my oat and my almond, but at the same time, my mind, my brain thoughts are kind of throwing off, because I know milk is not necessarily good for the blood sustainably. So I'm a little off right now, but I just want to say for that part of it, yeah, the company and, backing up that the company is not just the people, serving the people or being around them. It is, because when you go into any place, the business owners, whoever, it doesn't even matter if it is. And you are the business. If your business is serving love, do it well. If your business is picking up trash, do it well. If you don't get a paycheck, remember the paycheck is always given to you as you live this life and as you pass it on to the triathlon, to your family, friends, or whoever else. So I just want to say, Pearl, you go, #Pearl of the ocean and sea. I don't know what it's going to be labeled right now, but we'll see what Angela and them do. I don't know if Risco will be on this one, but hey, either way, we got you. But I want to add some other stuff later on after I hear Mr. Hector's thoughts on here. What is your honing in on having people like Pearl, not the company that just they represent, but how they bring out the whole place itself and make people want to stay on because of their energy that they bring, their clarity, the God force, the love. What do you say about people like Pearl and many, many more who go out there doing above and beyond any check that could ever be created.
See, people like Pearl are great. You know, they're a huge asset to any company, especially companies that aren't doing so well or aren't so great at customer service, because it just takes that one person, that one light that you see shining to keep you on as a customer, to keep you on as a client, to keep you rooting for that whole company as a whole, just for that one person. You know, and there's some people like that all over the place. I've seen someone like Pearl in Walmart. It was a dude just greeting people at the door, and he was awesome. You know, he was just shining light on everyone. He gave my niece a little smile and played with her a little bit, and it was just great. You know, it put a smile on her face and made her feel good. You know, she knuckle touched him, and he acted like it hurt. She was all walking around all pompous, like she was, you know, strong. She's a little 4-year-old. It's just amazing. You know, there's some people like that just bring the experience to the people, and that's what a company is about. It should be more about the experience that comes along with who you are as a brand, as a company, whatever it may be. So attitude reflects leadership, just like Lex says all the time. And attitude is a great way to change the whole dynamic of your whole company as a whole. You know, the people representing you, whether it be virtual assistants or someone that just has a not so hot attitude, they should not be the face of the company. Because if you're running a hotel and the person at the counter has a horrible attitude, that represents everyone. That's the first impression people get. So once they don't get that good impression, it reflects on your whole company. So having people like Pearl on the front end and having them right there to shine the light, like everybody come in, you know, that's a great thing to have. It's a huge asset.
We had to do that.
It's a huge asset.
I had to give it a little clap out, a little extra clap out there. Absolutely. And I just want to say, on top of that, we're going to end it sweet and nice and everything in between, because this right here was for the purpose of the impact and the impact of the purpose. And hashtag Pearl, you are amazing.
That's right.
And, hey, my tia, am auntie for all those. My 80-something-year-old tia still striving in Florida. But yeah, I want to say her name is Pearl as well, and the pearls of the life. No matter what, she still brings that smile, but did not take the shine out of that. But you know, Pearl, I want to give a little something before we wrap this up, because we do have some other things we're getting prepared out here on the other platforms that are all going to be rolling out soon. And don't think that you're not looked at. I actually am really, Yoka, invested even more in feeling all the energy and love you send. And when I see all those things spike up, it doesn't make me feel like more likes and more algorithm per se. It makes me feel like, man, someone's getting something and healing or understanding, and I love it.
That's right.
I love when you grow. So I want to say,
people are getting touched.
Yeah, absolutely. And Pearl, I want to say, as always, we've been giving these out prelude, and I know I got to drop the bomb on it, but hashtag flip the switch, DA, not THE, flip the switch, is rolling out the SOB, in which that is the School of Business. So FDS School of Business. And we'll be having the other FDS hashtag entanglements and some other soul ties coming out as well. But right now we're going to shift to that. And those out there, we're going to be having interviews come up with people that are in the business, the CBD industry, basically everything, because we are a slice of life. That's what I am. You know what I'm saying? We have become,
that's right.
We all are. So it's not just categorized under one thing. It's growth in every area. So on top of that, hashtag Pearl, I know you say you have some friends that are tuning in right now that are going to be along with you and some family, whoever else. But guess what? I don't know how many I can give away, but I can give you at least a good 5 to 10 slots of vacation voucher giveaways. And I mean, literally. Yes. So that's right, Hector. Say it. Yeah. So we're going to be vacation. And, you know, I don't know, maybe you can gift it to someone if you can, but there's different ones. There's no good 50, 60 that I've seen. There's probably a lot more that I can't remember, but it's just different things you can do to kind of get away and look forward to it. So yeah, you will have to pay taxes, and that's what comes along with it. And that's just what it is. You might have to pay $20 per night or whatever else, but it doesn't go over the tax fees. We can't control these really high-end name hotels hotels and restaurants and activities and so much more in destinations. But if you had to pay $120, which is $120 to save $4,000, I don't think you would complain about it, considering the experience, the fun. And hey, like I said earlier, Hector, if you don't have $100 to spend on a vacation and you can't even get to the fees itself, maybe you should just put that on postpone. There's no blackout dates. Yeah. There's no blackout dates for it. So get the information. We're going to have that posted at realdoubledosechannel.com. And as well as when we get it, hashtag Flip the Switch, which is www.fliptheswitch.com. That's flip, FLIPDA, switch. Okay, I don't even want to go into that. It's WITCH. Yeah. .com. So we're going to have that over for you. Or if not, just email at the yandex.com. You can find it on the blogspot. Because we haven't said blogspot in a while, but it's realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com, and that has goodies and different insights. And we're going to be having the information for all of the upcoming guests, celebrity guests. Yes, I said that. Celebrity guests, and even some Geico commercials. They're playing their music right now coming up. Been waiting for a long time. You know, we do not endorse Geico, but they've been on some things. Okay. So I just want to let you know that coming up. So claim that. If not, we'll send out the links to every avenue that we have. You might even see us on an advertisement, but it's going to be just bringing in the people who want to be a part of the camaraderie. Oh, the circle, basically, and grow on all levels. It's going to be about us becoming a family and a tribe, not just a group. We are a tribe. And when the tribe does, we look out for each other and we keep accelerating forward. So Hector's been graceful and gracious enough to come on here and get all this stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to say right now, I'm reading again. Hector has lost his audio or something happened. And that's what happens with this kind of weather going on. But I mean, I don't know, because typically this really hasn't happened. But this is your girl. I hope he doesn't pop in and scare me right now. But this is your girl, Lexus T. I'm signing out for myself and Hector Rivera, Olvera, whatever name his popcorn popped under. And we'll get that going on. So yeah, make sure you listen in, tune in, and keep your hearts up, because we can't wait to get back with you ASAP. So hashtag Pearl of the Ocean, hashtag Pearl of the Sea. Please be blessed out there and know. And I'm going to be dropping some other stuff out there too with the customer service, because diversified customer service is what we're in now. Okay. It's not the mentality of what you may think it was. It's the mentality and the whole, energy structure of what it is right now. So be looking out for that. Wonderful things coming. Again, we're going to sign out, but this is hashtag RDC, Real Double Dose Channel, and also communalize with hashtag FDS. We're together, and let's flip the switch. So we come on there. We're going to be showing much love. Remember, hashtag Pearl. Just put in the headline if you can. Hashtag Pearl of the Ocean, and we got you. And you just let us know the names and the emails, and we'll get you hooked up from there. Angela knows more about this, but you know I love you. I'm just saying, become what you want the world to be more of when it comes down to spreading the goodness that you are. Be like another hashtag Pearl in here, because she spreads things that are beyond a company culture. She spreads things beyond a company culture, and she spreads things beyond the growth of what they have. And most people can't afford what they have. They cannot afford to be able to have that. But those wonderful pearls that actually keep that ocean flowing, keep that sea going, they hardly get recognized a lot. They hardly get the notoriety they do. And they definitely don't get a pay grade upgrade that they should. But I'm letting you know right now, you've been upgraded. Yes, absolutely. So, signing out. Hector, do you want to sign out? Well, I did for you previously, but now since you pop back in, I told him this typically doesn't happen when we're recording, but at the same time, hey, weather conditions, things happen. You're one part to another. I just signed you out, but yeah, he's back on, but we're going to sign out now. Much love.
Much love, much blessings. We hope you hear this and you get that encouragement to keep having that attitude that you much so have to dedicate this episode to you and keep it going. Don't look down. Don't be discouraged. Keep it going. And girl, get your pay worth. If they're not appreciating you, you might as well move somewhere else, because that's something great. You are definitely an asset to any company you come across.
Absolutely. And hey, if not, hey, Pearl, I'm going to tell you right now, you know how I got down last time, though, on the phone. So holla at your girl if you want to piece something together and make it work down the line while you are figuring out your next steps in life. Maybe you can create your own company culture and what you do, or maybe you want to just open up some of the ideas that you may have going on. But anyway, that's for another time, another round, and you're going to be hearing some things.
And another place.
Yeah, exactly. And another round. So we're going to be having the YouTube rollout, as well as you'll be able to check out some of the TikToks going on to give you some just jewels we're going to be dropping here and there. It's going to be like Easter eggs of a different kind. And if you catch it, fine. And if you don't, you know what's up. So we'll see you on the flip side. We love you. And we'll be back with you again for another wonderful episode. Hashtag Pearl of the Sea and Pearl of the Ocean. Be one. Treat them good. And remember to always know who you are and seek the truth of who created you.